Yeah, yeah. International.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we meet up with community member Dignify.
I just always like making new builds, seeing what works.
Then find out what's coming up in the neighborhood. And we've added My Team updates. We're your source for pack releases, events, and locker codes. We'll wrap it up with the contenders for top play of the summer. So get ready to vote. That's all happening now. Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. First up, we need to thank everyone who entered and voted for the first
Absolutely. Hey, big game tonight. How you feeling?
Feeling great.
Good, because this one's on national TV and you gotta crush it.
Shouldn't you be telling me it's just another game?
Oh, no, that's the coach's job. My job is to tell it like
Rook,
it is.
Big game, man. Don't let it get to you.
Got you.
And this is a showcase.
A showcase for what?
For you. You play well tonight and you dominate the news cycle. That's where you win awards, Che. That's when you get better deals. You build up your profile.
Oh, I appreciate that. But you know what? I'm gonna just play my game. I don't want other stuff to get in my head.
Hey, you do you. I'm just here to tell you about the PR ramifications. Oh, I gotta take this. Just think about what I said, okay?
Yeah, I got you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, I'm on my way.
Coach, what up, man?
What's up?
"2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Boston Celtics in Boston. For the Celtics, they won their last contest, that game against New York. Feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. Kenny, chance to watch Che, a guy known for not playing in a game.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. You look at Chicago, they've climbed, and with... I love his honesty. All right, thank you, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2.
Yeah, I think certainly both have guys with size who also bring incredible skill. The game, and it's really hard to win in this league without at least one elite player at one of the front court positions.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Shea comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Green in for Gordon Hayward. Brown the pass to Shea. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And so he'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Matthews passes to Giannis, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
One is off. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And he's good on the second. Celtics trail by 3. Smart passes to Shea. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Smart. Inside. And Shea gets it to go on the assist from Smart.
Oh, Kevin, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Giannis outside. Good on the shot. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Green dishes to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here comes the break. Hill has the open look. No good with the triple.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you look at Jaylen Brown, the third pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness. Bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
Free throw good from Brown. And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
And Brown drops them both.
And when you think about Brad Stevens, he has one thing he cites quite often. The quote is, toughness is being able to physically and emotionally perform your task through any condition. And boy, when you think about his teams, they have embodied that for most of his tenure.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside Williams. Brown against Matthews. And that one's good to go from Shea. He's got 6. And Doris, the Celtics seem like they lost a bit of that resiliency and some of that composure last season. How do you think they get that back?
I think, Kevin, it has to begin with their leaders. Those are the players you expect to set the tone with toughness and togetherness.
Green again, Ilyasova. Green passes to Shea. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Marcus Smart. Last season's performance for him. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And right now, he's just a role player, but he's working hard and contributing in spurts.
Well, we've certainly seen flashes of what this guy can do, but he has got to find a way to consistently do it if he wants to be a starter.
No good on that one. Doris, if you were going to build a team around one player, who would that player be?
Well, I think because of his age and continued growth opportunity, I would probably say Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's playing at an MVP level. He's still got another decade where he's probably in the peak range of his playing capabilities. And the reality is Giannis still has so much growing to do. He's a force at the rim. He continues to build that three-point game. And Kev, once he gets that in-between game, he will be unguardable.
Can't argue with that at all. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doris, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Matthews passes to Lopez. Pass to Hill. Here's Connaughton. Puts up a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Pass to Green. Now Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Green. Shea outside. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. Matthews with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
To the middle. Ilyasova passes to Lopez. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, nice body control there. Lopez just powering through the defense.
Outside Williams. To the inside. Jay kicks to Williams. Over in the corner, Green. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Off the mark on that 3 from Shea. Pass to Matthews. It's back to Hill. Plays it up off the glass. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Connaughton passes to Matthews. Goes up to the stripe. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
checked in for the Bucks. He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. It's a 10-point game. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. On the wing, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hill. Williams can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
On the wing, Hill. Back to Giannis. 14 feet away. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. Celtics shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. And here is Brown. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Knicks in New York. And that one drops for him. Shea's got 8 points.
Body control by Che allows him to absorb contact without it affecting his shot.
Giannis inside. He's guarded by Williams. The offensive rebound. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points here in this quarter. Brown outside. To the paint. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. 1:56 left in the first. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. Brown dishes to Williams. Back to Brown. Hayward outside. Goes up the baseline. Shea's shot is off. Bucks leading by 14. Down low. And the dunk by Giannis.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Hill. And the dunk by Che.
Well, great finish by Che. That'll get your teammates off the bench.
And the Bucks with possession here, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, Greg, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else. Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Brown, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
That free throw good from Brown.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Celtics making a switch here. Green's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. And Brown drops them both.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
Here's Hayward. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
How about the effort from Gordon Hayward? He takes pride, I think, in scoring over the defense.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Snatched up. Antetokounmpo. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Now here's Green, the layup off target. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Gotta pick up the intensity on D.
For sure.
You're a step slow tonight.
Got you, Coach.
You got time. Keep grinding.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bledsoe's got his first 2 points of the night. Celtics trail by 13. And the pass to Tice. Smart with the ball. Passes to Shea. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. The Celtics working the ball around now. The fadeaway. Tries again. Tice, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton trying to break free, and it's Giannis missing. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Hayward trying to get open. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Brown. Brown's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Giannis passes to Lopez. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Tice kicks to Hayward. Bledsoe against Smart. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three. He might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Shea comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Green in for Marcus Smart. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Matthews, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Hill looking it over. The pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it to Matthews. Three-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. Right side Tatum. For the lead. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown kicks to Tatum. To the middle. From 7. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so Hill bring it up for the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Hill. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Williams kicks to Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Hill against Brown. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Che. Boston with the ball. Trailing by 5. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Celtics. Green. Will be at the line shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Chris Middleton's checked in for Matthews. So he gets them both. Milwaukee leading by 3. Feeds it to Middleton. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
It's Brown with the drive. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Hill. 1 second left. No good.
Well, to me, that's the wingspan of Jaylen Brown bothering shooters. This guy gets right in their space and throws them off balance.
The third quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee on top, up by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Green is out there with Smart. Then it's Williams. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Jay in at the center filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. Hill inside. Guarded by Tatum. Shot's good by Middleton.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Tatum finds Smart. Now Jay. This is it to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Hill against Smart. Over Hill. Smart misses.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
I'll tell you, George Hill doesn't get nervous just because he's outsized. I love his aggressiveness in the paint.
Left side Williams. From beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Middleton outside. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Smart passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. And stolen by Tatum. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Jay left side. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Milwaukee making a switch. Smart deciding where to go with it. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Hey, Che, we still on for that one-on-one later?
What's up, Vin? Yeah, I'm down. What's up, Pat?
It's good to see you.
Yo, what's up, man?
I see you out there doing work.
Huddle up, fellas. Let's go over the game plan. I want to score earlier in transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. Coaches, set up the drill. Let's get it, fellas.
You got it. Come on, man. Check the clock. Set up. Hey, small, same team. Hey, yo, look at the clock. Get on it. Shut up. Yo, look at the clock.
Let's go. Way to work. Well, let's get started on this next exercise. right, let's move on.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Get your mind right.
Shoot that, all you! Oh, get it out! Ah, give me that!
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Shoot that, boy!
Outstanding effort. Now let's set up the next drill.
Focus! Focus!
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Yeah, watch that! Well, no, get him, get him, get him! Shot! Man! Come on, yo!
Now we're rolling.
You could do better than that. Put your head in the game. Get your mind right.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out.